Today in this video, we're going to cover the July statistics across the nation and talk about what's happening here locally. So in July, over 53 metros that are covered. From 2020 to 2021, the solds dropped 3.1%. So 3.1% less homes sold in July of 2021 versus 2020 of last year. So are we losing our market? What's happening here? The median home price, however, in 2021 was $331,000 across these 53 metros. That's up 16.2% from July of 2020. So from July to July, just 1 year, over 16.2% increase in the median price of homes. Days on market, 23 days on market in July of 2021. That's down 21 days from July of 2020. So days on market are almost cut in half. Number of homes for sale, we had in 53 metro areas, the number of homes for sale are down 29.7% from July of 2020. Much less inventory, much higher prices equal less homes sold because there's not as many to choose from. Buyers are having a little bit of buyer fatigue is what we're hearing now from our agents. So what is buyer fatigue? It's when the buyers have feverishly sought the homes they wanted and so many of them have lost out to multiple buyers. So we're experiencing a little bit of buyer fatigue in the market. Some people are giving up, and it's not a good time to give up because you still got those record low interest rates that are not going to be here forever, and that really changes the game for home affordability even when the prices are rising. So buyers, don't give up. Sellers, if you think this is a good time to sell, you are absolutely right. However, we have some sellers that are over-testing the market. They're over-exuberant about their prices, and they want to try that market out. So some of them are. What's happening then is the agents might have to go back and get a slight decrease, but I will still say, especially in our area, we are still amazed at the prices that some people are getting for their homes. We are still seeing multiple offers. We've gone down, though, from maybe 12 multiple offers to 3 to 4 multiple offers per house. But here's why. Buyers fatigue and sellers are increasing the asking prices of their homes drastically. So we're going to see that market shift a little bit because of that. Let's talk about the new construction for just a minute. The new construction has gone up. The prices have gone up 20% over what they were last year in our area. All kinds of reasons for that. We heard about that big spike in lumber and that they came back down, and other roofing materials and things like that are fluctuating wildly in the market. Windows. I had my own story to share with you. I tried to get 2 new windows for a house that I own. They're big picture windows, and I couldn't get them until January of next year, and this was yesterday that I ordered them. So the supply in windows is still critical. I think that might be one of the furthest things out for delivery and installation that we have in the building supply industry. So prices have gone up. Builders are starting to not price their homes right out of the gate. They're holding homes off the market deliberately because, first of all, they're not sure of the cost until they get finished. And second, they're trying to protect their profit. So that's still happening in our market. So what's going to affect our market? Are we going to have a crash? Are we not going to have a crash? When is the crash? Crash is such a searched thing on the internet for stock market and real estate that it's so hot right now. So what would cause us to have a crash? We've got COVID is rampant again. That's not causing a crash. Could be causing a slight dip, but not much. Interest rates, they went up last week. They went down this week because of COVID, the effect of COVID on that. So we have supply and demand. Demand is not stopping. We have such a tremendous demand for housing in our market. We don't think that's going to slow anytime soon. We talked about in previous videos the millennials coming of age, how many of them there are. Most of them also want to eventually own homes. There's not going to be a demand slowdown unless the prices goes up so high and the interest rates go with it, which we don't think are going to happen, that the affordability is just knocked out of the park. Yes, we still have evictions. There was the moratorium that was lifted and then extended again for 2 more months. We have the foreclosures that everybody thinks there's going to be a ton of foreclosures. We personally don't. We know the government is working with those people that are behind in their payments to do modifications. We don't see a lot of foreclosures coming through. It's still a great time to buy. It's still a great time to sell. July is, yes, the sales were down, but not because of the need for homes and not because of the prices. It's because of the lack of inventory. That's the only reason we see. If you can get less than a 4% interest rate, it is still a historic low on any home you could possibly purchase. If you're not planning on selling, then for heaven's sakes, just refinance your home if you're going to be in it for 7 to 10 more years so that you can have that really, really good interest rate. And you can cash out refi and invest that money in something else and get a higher return. Thank you for listening today. If you want more videos like this, click on this playlist above and you'll be getting them. Thank you so much for listening.